Yeah, hello everybody. Just doing a quick sound check. Sound check, sound check. Hey Marissa. Hey Chris. James. Okay, cool. Yeah, James, you want to check. 'Cause what I'm going to do right now, James, is I don't know what you're going to see. I know it's been a minute since we've tested this out, but I'm going to go ahead and make you a presenter and see if anything happens on your end. You should be seeing something. It usually takes a couple of seconds here for the ninja to catch up. Oh, Chris. Oh my gosh. Extremely sorry to hear about that. Very, very sorry to hear about that. I have three dogs. I think that's one of the sad things, isn't it, Crispy? I know we have to go through it, but we put ourselves through it. Ah, yeah. I think, and that's a shame. Like most of our pets, that's what happens, right? I remember my mom is battling cancer, and then my dad battled cancer, and then when my mom, and then in Canada, and when she's in the hospital, she's like, the the hospitals are overrun with cancer patients. She's like, it's tough to. She had special circumstances, but she goes, there's almost like a waiting room. She goes, the doctors have never seen so many patients suffering from cancer right now. She said, she goes, all these, everybody worries about, the COVID and all this. She goes, that pales in comparison to what's going on right now with cancer. So anyway, just a little. My mom has rung the bell three times now. Those of you who know what that means, that's a huge accomplishment. And after all, she is my mom. All righty. Yes, it is. It always is, right? Let me give you a little story, if you don't mind, before we kind of get into this. Goes with Chris. Now I have three animals. I've had animals for ever since I moved out of my house. So we all know we've had to put a few down since then, right? Now, I really got into law of attraction. I got into a whole lot of things, but I won't go down that rabbit hole right now. So brought me belief, if you will. Well, I had a Rottweiler. Come to the decision that you have to put them down, right? Well, how do I come up with that decision? I take him to the vet. The vet says, "Hey," but then the vet also says, there's a possibility, right? So I take my dog home. I feed him a whole lot. He eats. He seems to have energized. Hey, James, I see you in there. Just bear with me. I go, hey, maybe he's going to be fine. Then I wake up the next morning and the dog's just laying there. That's when I knew. Almost like my dog was kind of telling me. So I take him to the vet, go through the process, everything like that, right? And excruciating because I'm a very this is before I was married. I did have my soon to be wife at the time, but I'm kind of a loner. So that was like my best friend. This is the same kind of thing, right? Did I make the right decision? Okay. So I made the decision. I go out, I'm bawling my eyes out, I'm completely sad. Me and my wife had to go to the grocery store, so we go to the grocery store. Okay, so now we start getting into the interesting stuff. When you go to a grocery store and then you go to checkout, multiple lines, right? Multiple lines to choose from, right? Which line do you choose from? You don't think about it. You go with one with the less amount of people, right? Well, this happened to be a day. There's not that many people. I'm like, I could choose my line. So I choose whatever line. I get up. My wife's ahead of me. Groceries in, doing all that kind of stuff. I'm still sad as sad can be. And then the lady who's doing the checkout, just go on mute there, James, and mute yourself. The lady goes on checkout. I go, excuse me, miss, can I see your forearm? It was completely hidden. When she showed me her forearm, I go, your tattoo. Then I go to my wife, I go, Amy, look at that tattoo. She's like, holy shit. The tattoo literally said, when she turned her forearm over, it said, I am fine. So my wife saw that. I saw that. I go, out of all the places we get out, and I was looking for a message. I literally said, send me a message if I did something correctly. And the sign said, I am fine, written in black and white on the lady's arm. Now take that as you will. But that actually made my heart feel so much better. And then I now have another Rottweiler. So anyway, I thought I'd share that a little bit with you, Chris. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Same. Wipe cat down. Yeah. Right. It is terrible. All right. Let's get on to some happy stuff. Happy. Okay. So thanks everybody for kind of chiming in here. Marissa, I know you have some questions from before. And the reason why I have James on here is because he is actually the president of the Academy. So I'm going to touch on some Academy features in here. Not a whole lot. I'm not the expert in it. I'm also going to be going over from our affiliate system. So for those of you who do not have Academy, I think most of you are white label, you have it. If you're a commercial owner, you don't have it, you can go ahead and you can pick up the commercial version all through your platform, or you can also get the white label version too as well. It's all out there to be bought, purchased, and used to get your side hustle up and running that much more. Academy is usually one of the simpler ones because you're creating courses. And then now with AI and everything that AI can do, well, it's like Academy, it's like ripe for Academy, if you will, right? Let's have, a professor, which we have professors, right, in our system. It's your AI now, right? So grab yourself, not only it's not the AI through our platform, but get yourself some chat GPT access on that so you can actually even go further than what our platform is doing right now. So you can do books, you can do everything. That's AI for you. Not only is it AI, you can go and you grab content from any JVZoo product that you've probably bought. So the only reason why you wouldn't be using Academy to also add another level of entrepreneurship to yourself is because you just haven't bothered. Like me, folks like me. Now, granted, I'm in a different scenario, right? But even if you're not building courses for yourself, you should at least be marketing the courses so somebody can come and build a course on you. And we'll go into that kind of thing on future webinars. I'm going to be have some challenges out there, and I'm going to be leading the challenge myself. I'll explain more in future webinars, but we're going to be doing something to help you go from 0 members to whatever number that we can get for you. I'm not going to do it personally, if you will, but if you follow along and kind of do what I'm going to be doing on my end, I'm sure you're going to see some success coming your way. Okay. Cindy, good to see you in here, Cindy. Hey, John, how are you? Hey, John, I did email you. I'm going to look at combining your platforms too as well. Hey, Chandra. Hey, everybody. Hey, Stephen, good to have you in here too as well. Okay, so I have a lot of tabs open up. I'm playing around a lot here lately. So let me go over and let's see if I can share the correct screen. All right, let's go to the Mobi tab here. Let's view this tab. And then James, you can field any questions that kind of come in, if you will, and you could let me know if everybody is seeing the Academy screen. James, you can go off mute to answer that because I don't want to go flip back and forth.
Yes.
If you can see, okay, thanks.
I can see the Academy screen.
All right, nice hat too. Okay, now this is coming from the person who does not know Academy. So who better to actually go over it? We've gone over it with Silvio, who knows Academy. James knows Academy. Let's go through Academy with somebody who is almost a newbie at it right now. I know we have Academy. I know a lot about the features that we have Academy, but I actually haven't been implementing them myself. I just haven't had the need to. But now the need has arisen because I simply see it as an avenue to gain more customers over into my platform, right? That's what I'm trying to do on my end. That's what you should be trying to do on your end. You should be doing that with any little tool that you have in the MobiFirst platform. And then outside of it, look, James, now please go on mute. Look at all the widgets that you have. Look at all the features that you have. Start getting people in for free, by the way. And Academy is a great one, right? Give somebody a free course, start getting free people and advertise to them. All right. So let's start at the very beginning. I went over to Manage Academy. Now, as a white label owner, those of you who do not know, but I'm pretty sure everybody in here is white label, we're not going over these features. We've gone over them all before, but those features are, to me, these ones down here are practically as valuable as everything else that we do, because now I get to create money. The other one, non-white label way, sure, I can create money. I'm like a WordPress guy, if you want to think about it that way, right? Or I'm maybe over on Fiverr and I'm building for Wix. Or, by the way, if you're not over on Fiverr, you should be on Fiverr, Fiverr. Can you tell me why you wouldn't be? That's go search for yourself on why you should be on Fiverr, Fiverr. You might even want to go over into Upwork, but I would probably stick with Fiverr. All right. You can build MobiFirst websites. You got PWAs. You got a whole lot of stuff. Get yourself out there, right? Get it out there. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I go to Manage Academy. Again, I'm not going over these features over into here. Plans and product management. Holy jeez. Anyway, so we're going to go to Manage Accounts. Now, whenever I start playing with anything, I just start at the very beginning and then I just fill in the blanks, right? And then we're going to go really quick through here, right? So yeah, you can see I put in all in my information. I'm treating myself as the owner because that's what I'm doing. I got my little bio. By the way, I did this bio through AI. I wrote this in through custom CSS. Bentley did some of that for me before. And yes, automatically, okay, everything looks good. Perfect. Perfect. I went and saved it. Easy. Okay. One of the things I'm also a big advocate is just doing, just playing. You won't break it. But if you do, let us know and we fix it. So play with that. I don't know how many times I can get around to always back to basics, which is back to play with it. If I was to teach you golf and you took a lesson from me, would you take the lesson and not practice it for the entire week? Say we had a lesson each week. Would you just take the lesson and not go play, not go practice, and then wait for the next one? Or would you play and practice during it? We all know you would. If you had if your job had a requirement, you're going to get better at it. So this is exactly it. This is just play with it and get better with it. And all of a sudden the entrepreneurial mind pops out and you start going crazy because there's so many ideas that should just be flowing. So now I filled in all this, my email, everything like that. I go, well, let's see what Managed Co-Professors is. Oh, that's pretty simple. I got Chad, I got Silvio. I've already added these. So I went in and I just added Silvio as a co-professor. Easy. Back. I mean, the only difficult thing I believe about this is the course creating. It's what course can I create? But in this day and age, it's everywhere. It's the JV Zoo, like I said, and now you got the Chat GPT. So I think James has written a book on it. I was watching some video today. It's like Chat GPT. There's a program out there that'll make you a 20-minute video from it by just typing in words. This guy types in, make me a video about a Buddhist monk. And he got a 10 to 20-minute video. Didn't have to do anything. It's becoming that much easier. But if you're not using the AI, and then now with Silvio, by the way, you can see the offer in there. Silvio's offer of teaching CSS is right there, and it's a one-time payment of $3.99. So as far as I'm concerned, you'd be crazy not to get Silvio's CSS course. At the end of the day, when somebody can go, did you succeed at what you did? And if you said no, and the person says, why? Did you explore every avenue? Did you learn from every person? And if you said, well, I actually had the chief technical officer and co-founder of the platform offer to teach CSS and then a meeting once or twice a month. Did you take advantage of it? No. Why? Are you smarter than him? Tony Robbins, I think, said it best. Summarize it a little bit. He goes, listen, here's the reason why I read books from people who put a whole lot of information together. If I'm going to read a self-help book, it's somebody I can learn in 3 hours what it took somebody 20 years to write a book on. Silvio, we're going back 30 years. Learn from him, please. Take advantage of the CSS to just make yourself that much better. Every time you give it an option, right? You either take it or you say, yeah, no. Now I can understand I don't have $400 to pay for it. Oh, that I understand 100%. But in my mind, it would be, now I got to find a way. I remember at one point, I bought a $3,500 program because it was for trading stocks. I actually went to a hotel, sat in a convention, did everything. At the end of it, I was like, heck yes. It took me 3 months to save up $3,500. I saved up $3,500 and then I went and I bought the program. I made it happen. If you go back in my life, that's kind of what I do. I don't let roadblocks get in my way. I find something, I make it happen. I don't have the money now, I will get it, and I will make this happen because I can see bigger things with this. If you don't, great. So that's managed co-professors. Now we continue on. I go, well, terms of service, simple. Just please edit your own, right? Add your own. Doesn't get much easier than that, right? Go in. Okay, here. Visit stat and subscribers. Yeah. And let me get this out here. Okay, this would be, now I think this was pretty cool when I saw this. Just a second here. Another cool tool I'm playing with is adding my phone to my computer. But anyway, so I am now looking at this. Well, that's pretty cool. Now, remember, I have just been playing with this so I can watch my stats. Man, there's not a whole lot that I can't get done with this thing. So let's go back over in here for a second. All right. Manage email subscribers. Again, with me not playing on other platforms, I can't comment on what other platforms do, but I do know that our academy, we get to cheat. Now, what do I mean? And so do you. You get to cheat from us. We get to cheat from everybody else. The Udemy, the Teachables, all those, right? All the places that at one point had their place, but now you're starting to see and hear a pushback from the Shark Tanks of get off third parties. So I was reading something the other day on how Etsy has completely changed from the concept of, hey, we want Etsy to be for the local person who's building furniture. And now that has basically gone away from the VRBO that started out as a great concept to now a big company took it over and just destroyed it, right? So you can start to see a pushback from the consumers and all these big companies who are just forcing their way into your lives, if you will, right? MobiFirst, we don't. You actually, yes, we are in charge of the platform from us on our end, but you are. You get to customize it. You get to do whatever the heck you want with it, and we don't tell you what to do with it, right? So you get to be your own Udemy. And due to Udemy, there's nothing saying that you can't be the own Udemy. But again, with this information, it's like let others, right? Let others have their own instead of it all being on the Udemy or the Teachables and everything like that, right? That's literally what you have. That is a huge thing to have. That, folks, that would cost you millions of dollars to do. Let's just put that straight. You want to go do it on your own and create the platform by yourself, it would cost you millions of dollars to do. And you got access to that at pennies on the dollar, if you will, right? Manage emails, easy. Manage your personal domain, pretty simple there. You go in, put your domain in. Now, that's a nice thing too as well. You name it your own, Scotty Carter, MobiFirst, whatever the heck you want to do. Manage your own personal domain. I always recommend everybody buy your own name in the domain registry if you can. So let's click on this for a second. I haven't done it yet. Simple. I will get it done, and then I'll have my vanity one. Manage payments and billing also. And I think we will, this is, sometimes you also may want to look at using, like, I think PayPal now has, buy now, pay later kind of options, right, for one-time payments. So all there, pretty darn simple of building my academy. Then you go to manage courses. Let me see if there's any questions. Questions. All right. Hey, Hazel. Yes, James. That's what I'm finding too as well. You just fill in the blanks, and you really can take somebody's white label that you own, of course, from wherever, right? You got to start somewhere. You put it in. You can make it free, or you can charge for it. So yes, you can charge through plans, but now you can actually sell your courses. So not only sell your courses, have other people come and pay you on a monthly subscription to put their courses on your platform. Win-win. That's kind of what everything that we do. No, you have Stripe and PayPal. Jaresh, you should know that. you should know that that's telling me right there you have not been in your platform and playing around with it. That's exactly what that's telling me, because that's basically steps number 1, 2, and 3 is connecting those. So please, please, everybody, get in and play with your platform. Every single button, feature, everything, get in and play with it and learn it. If you're like, I don't know, don't ever say I don't know. Get in and play with it. Don't even watch the tutorials. I know that sounds crazy. Don't watch the tutorials. You become better at it. Attend the webinars with Silvio, especially, and these ones, and you'll learn more than you probably even need to in some tutorials. Because over time, I'll be bringing in like Benny into here, and James is there, and some others to teach even more little tricks and nuances. Yes, just play, Garesh. Just play. Play. All right. Got to remember too, I'm ex-military. I kind of call it out. That is who I am by nature. All right, so now let's go into managed courses. Look at this. This is fun. I mean, I feel like I'm an artist, or I feel like I've actually created something of note. I don't know. I feel smart, if you will, when I'm do stuff with our platform. All right, let's take a look at some of these. Obviously, I put some of them in. There's my details right up in there. My nice smile that I paid a lot of money for. Now let's go. We got some stats. You can look at it. Let's go take a look at all these. Okay. Edit, view. There's my public URL right in there. I mean, all I have to do is go in and create a new lesson, create a new course, create a regular lesson, a live lesson, evaluation lesson, create a new section. I mean, this is easy. So all I'm doing, I'm not going to do it right in now, is I'm going to create a regular lesson. Boom, create it. I'm going to create a live lesson. Do it with you and one other person so you can play around with it. We're going to practice with my team on doing some YouTube live videos instead of Webinar Ninja. See how it goes. We're going to play with it. We're going to practice it. An evaluation lesson. That's a pretty fun one. We're not going to go over all these in here. It's more important that you know you're there and hopefully go in and play around with it. So again, go find some content to put in and make yourself some courses, right? And then review it. Oh, I'm going to share this tab instead. It should be sharing it. And all I do is I put in, look, this is, I mean, I did this a long time ago, folks. Now that I'm playing around with this and remembering, I'm like, oh, how simple. Complete and proceed to the next one. The reason why I'm liking this is because I'm not having to do anything special. Oh, anyway. Let's go back to Webinar Ninja. All right. This is awesome. James. Now, hats off to James, Cindy, handful of others. They have a very advanced academy group. Cindy is the head of HR. She's an extremely intelligent and extremely amazing woman. James is an extremely powerful gentleman. He's an author. We have a Dr. Simon. We have professionals in our academy group that have basically built this thing from the ground up. Now, I didn't build it. You know, Sylvia puts the codes in, if you will. But these were, what do y'all want? What do you need? And then what else would you like that others don't have? That's what our academy has, right? And then you go, it's also a mobile first platform. So an academy, do you want people to have to use their readers? No, you don't want them to need glasses. You want it mobile first. Well, throw that aspect into the academy mix of it, and bam, you're a course instructor. You're now going to every golf course. You're now going to, now see, this is one that you could actually even sell, right? No matter where you're at, you're going to run into teachers. You're going to run into somebody. Just give it. Make a free plan and give it away. Free plan, give it away. Now, what you put in that free plan, that's up to you. Personally, I would go over to Udemy. I'd go to some of those and see what they're doing and go, let me give this, let me give that. And then now get some emails in there and let people start trusting you and using your platform. What? Yes, James did. Yes, they did a lot of research. I mean, what do we? Academy is got to be getting close to 2 years in development, James. Somewhere around there. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. So now you think about this. Now throw in the white label version. Oh, plans, customers, email marketing, but you can also email market directly in the platform too as well. You can directly email right into here. So let's go course index. So what I've been doing, and I've been filling up my YouTube YouTube channel with lots of webinar videos. Well, I'm going to be taking all those and put them in here, essentially creating my own YouTube channel outside of YouTube with all my lessons and everything that are going to go right into here. And one thing I want to find, now just bear with me here, and then I'm going to touch on a couple other things. No, not there. No. All right, I hope I'm going to share this tab. Okay. I'm certain everybody is seeing the category and business, yes? Yes, thank you, James. All right. Okay. So now what you kind of see is, yes, you can do the academy yourself. You could put all your courses in and start making money off things, right? And then think of another thing too. Did you buy the course, some course? Did you buy it? If you bought it, it means that other people have bought it. If you bought it, other people have bought it, then why not turn around and sell it yourself? Turn around and sell it yourself if you're legally allowed to, right? This is not rocket scientists when we're talking an academy, right? Try to think of something new that hasn't already been taught, right? I don't think you will. So you've done that, and now let's get people that want to come in and maybe want to put courses on. So here's a website that we've kind of done. See, if you grab the CSS course, Silvio teaches you stuff like this. I mean, I just want to play with this all day long. It's just cool. So look, now you can list your own courses. Maybe you could take somebody else's courses. See, the Academy gives you that option, right? White label, build your own plans. People can do it themselves. You can sell your own courses. You maybe have a website that people now want to put their courses. They're on Udemy, they're on the rest of the place, and they're like, I'd like to put a course on you, right? Now remember, it's only just a link. It could be a link back to their other place if you wanted to, but either way, you could start having others. Maybe it's some family friends, whatever it is, you start putting some lessons on. You can start, and there's just some fancy stuff that we've done. But for the most part, blog, got to have a blog in there, some templates, feature courses, build your website around it, right? And at the end, you should have an academy website, a MobiFirst website, not just one website, multiple websites with whatever product that you have on MobiFirst. And then maybe there's some features, some widgets in there that you're like, I can make a business of my own out this one, a PWA business, a podcast business, whatever. The more you have out there, the more revenue streams, the better. Don't put everything all in one thing. We're not going to do it. We're going to have MobiFirst.co, and then we're going to have our own academy one, because some people who want to come and build a website want to build a website. They're not even thinking, oh, I want to put on academy. Some who want to put a course on academy aren't even thinking about a website. Maybe you have food ordering. Is that another business? You could literally go through almost every single one of the features and widgets that we have, and well, you can't create a business out of a content block, right? But a scratch card. Anyway, so this is the kind of stuff that we're working on too as well. All right, let's go in here. Any questions? Yeah, James, we discussed real life training experience and push from the training. Yes, Cindy, yes. This was really done from the high level of, like, actually, if you were a professor at a university, what would you do? If you're running your own company and you needed some education, what would you do? So these are people that saw what other companies did and said, we like this, and then can also MobiFirst do this. And we did it. We did it. All right. If there's no questions on there, I also, yes, you can make a course for children or doctors. Oh, exactly. This would be one that brings up a good point. This would be, I'm going to start building out my yearbook for my children. But boy, it'd be really good to take some one of the things that I found, especially for a dad with kids, is even with YouTube kids designed just for kids. I don't know how many videos that we'll actually see and say, no, block, no, block, block. And you know what it's like to take a tablet away from a 3-year-old just to block something she was just watching? You can well imagine, right? So me as a dad, I want to actually grab some of the videos that are approved, put them on essentially an academy, my own YouTube for kids, for my kids, Scott Tube for kids. And my kids all know now that they're just watching this. I'll turn it into a PWA. They'll have it on, it'll be on my phone, right? My tablet, my whatever. They click on that. And then we know as parents that whatever they're accessing is parent approved. That's the same thing that I want to do for the yearbook. I want my children to have their own yearbook that's not on social media anywhere. Anywhere. I cannot be the only one who's driven nuts by social media. I can't be. But anyway, I still have to market with it, right? So, any questions for me? I don't think so. Is everybody seeing let's see here, the Silvio offer? Hopefully that is now available too as well. And it's a one-time payment on the CSS course, and I will be actually attending some of the meetings where he goes live one-on-one. What he's going to do on the live one-on-ones, and I think this is actually worth the money more than anything else. He will say, show me your website. Then log in. Well, he just pulls it up, right? And then he'll start saying, no, this is what you should do here. And here's some critique in here and here, maybe edit this, do this. And at the end of it, right? Even if you look at it this way, at the end of his course and working with Silvio, your website abilities should be tenfold of what it is now. Even if all you did was follow along and make your own website better, it's like having Silvio build your website for you for $399. Think about it that way. So I hope everybody jumps on his course because he put a lot of time and effort into that one. And I think it's worth way more than what that is. Most people are going to sell that thing for thousands of dollars. Guess what else? I'm going to ask him. There's probably nothing wrong with you taking that course and possibly upselling it, creating your own, right? Right? That's exactly right, Steve. That's 100% right. Okay, now with that, let's see if I can find my other one. I'm going to stop sharing that one. Let's see. Nope. Just a sec. Nope. And let me see here. There's a couple of things I want to show. I'm so used to so many monitors. No. Okay. Well, I'm having a hard time finding it, but I will. Here we go. All right. So now, share my screen. There we go. And please tell me everybody's seeing this. Big and red. Excellent. Okay. Now I'm going to touch on this briefly. This is our affiliate system. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-chingity ching. Well, bear with me here because I'm still, every time I see this affiliate system, I'm just taken back a little bit because it is such a freaking cool thing. It really, really, really is. It's like, wait, you can have your own affiliate system. And now, Scotty, everything that you were talking about, I can now go search for influencers. I could hire people. That's yes, right? hire people. The best people you're ever going to want to hire are who? If you don't say sales, then who? Sales is one of the best jobs you can actually have. They say a good salesman could, or salesperson could be dropped from an airplane, pop on a parachute, and wherever they land, they're going to find a job, right? So now maybe you're not a salesperson. Good, go find yourself one. That's what Silvio did with me. He found me, I found him. That's how it works. Go find it. Well, an influencer. Maybe you know somebody, maybe you don't. Now you can literally go and hire people. Now hiring, I have this brand new product, brand new company, and I want to hire people, and then you start giving them commission. Those are the best jobs. See, now you're talking to a person who only really worked for commission. I've had the jobs and stuff where you get the paycheck, but the job where I had, the where I made over $10,000 a month was commission, was 100% on my own accord. That's the automotive business and insurance. But that's really the automotive big time. So now, okay, you're not a salesperson. All right, go get yourself one. Look at the product that you have, right? Now, this is your own mind where you got to have to think about it. But now you're hiring because you're giving them a percentage. Now you maybe have an influencer, a Todd Gross, a Matt Bush, somebody along those lines. Somebody that you have a connection with or that you're going to forge a connection with, someplace that you hired because you can go ahead and you can pay influencers. There's companies out there that you can just simply Google influencer marketing. There's companies out there that put a list of influencers. You have to pay for it. And then now they're promoting your product for you. There's a lady that I talked to. She says, yes. And she's a super duper affiliate. Doesn't do the JV Zoos and everything like that. She does outside of that. And she is this affiliate marketing is where it's at. You need the product. You got several products. So now find the influencers because guess what? They also need you. An influencer gets sent products to promote. Well, at this day and age, there needs to be a high incentive for them. Well, give them 100% one time. Folks, that's what we're doing over at Vendasta. We set up a spiff over in Vendasta at 100% the first payment. They're actually going to be creating something and using us as a pilot program because we want to do 100% split commission, not split, spiff. So it means anybody who sells it on their end gets 100% of the commission. We only see second month. And then I gave them a 10% reoccurring. You get to do that in here. And me and Sylvia were talking the other day about how we have a few other things in here that nobody knows about. That literally we're only a couple of steps away from actually really being our own JV Zoo. This is a pretty much close to it, but we have what you need is we have something that allows you to now market an outside product that is nothing to do with MobiFirst. That'll be coming too as well. Now, this thing is so powerful, I'm not letting it out to everybody. Once I hit a certain number, I'm just shutting it down and I'll never open it up again, ever. And then those 10, 15 people that have it will be the only ones that will ever have it. Ever. Ever. And we'll be using it. Okay. Now, let's get into it a little bit. This is a demo platform, by the way. So everything you're seeing is in demo mode. If you see any email addresses or anything, do know those are demo email addresses. They're not all real. And let me just take a quick gander. It's an ATM. It's making your own ATM. It's 100% what it is. I've read several places that, again, it's affiliate, but they're saying that this is the workforce of the future, if you will. Going away are the days when you're paying somebody, $100,000 because they've been with the company for a while, right? Well, would you rather pay somebody? Let me think of myself as a CEO. Whether rather pay somebody $100,000 a year, or whether rather pay somebody $50,000 a year with incentives to make more than $100,000, essentially giving them commission on anything that they sell. Well, I would rather do that as a CEO, and as an employee, I'll take that option. You're telling me you're going to pay me $100,000 guarantee per year, or I can make $50,000 a year plus bonuses, which there's no limit on. That's correct, Scotty. I will take the 50,000 plus the bonuses. That's just who I am, right? Okay, so let's play around with it a little bit, right? It's literally, number one, what is based off of is a plan. Now, when I have a certain amount of people in it, there's a couple of people who own it. Those that do, I'm actually going to do separate with this. If you can kind of read between the lines of where I'm actually going to go with this, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. MobiFirst is a super affiliate over on JVZoo. We have over 30,000 affiliates. What do you think we're going to be doing? If you're part of this thing, you're going to be part of that too, is what our intentions are too. So let's make you a lot of money. How about that? All right. So we simply turned it on. My affiliate base URL, something very simple. What it is you can just put on the website. For example, like this. This is so old though. And every single thing that's on that website is commissionable. Now, when you add in product management, which is another level, I can now affiliate commission not only plans, but I can affiliate commission products. See, you know how you can make a plan and not include booking widget. So make a plan, don't include booking widget, make that plan commissionable, and then also make the booking widget commissionable too as well. So every single thing. So what it's like, it's an affiliate marketer is marketing for you, right? And what they don't realize is that every time a new product comes out from us and you have that product and you add it, you're essentially adding another line of commission to that person without them even knowing. So it's not like an affiliate marketer who has one product and they sell your one product and make one commission. It's like they make that commission, then anything else throughout time that gets bought through that platform, they get commission on. You said it. That's amazing. We had to do that because of the kind of people we were dealing with, which is network marketers who said, I'm not going to promote your product unless I know I can get a piece of everything that you're selling. Okay, great. Okay. So I put in my email address. My website. That's easy. Now, if you are a white label owner, well, that's the only one who's going to get this. White label owner, and you have an affiliate system, do you think it's only one? Do you think it's like you have unlimited affiliate systems? See, when I know everything that I know, and that's why when I share this with everybody and I'm like excited and I also going, I cannot believe everybody doesn't grab this thing knowing what I know kind of thing. It's an affiliate. You can make your own a sub user, if you will, like CindyGmail.com. And it's a different, and she wants to add the affiliate system to that plan. Great. You can use it and then you can sell it. Come on. Let's be real, folks. Having that opportunity to have an affiliate system, use it to your own, and then come on. I mean, it's one of the biggest money. It's the big one, if not the biggest money maker that you can have in your arsenal. Even if you said we didn't have it and you had to go outside and get a third party one just to have your own affiliate system to share and make money. See how many different levels we are with revenue that is there. All right. So now let's go. Create a new affiliate plan. Watch how easy this is. Now I'm going to go over this because this is fun. Create a new affiliate plan. Easy. Now, whatever one, you see? I can do whatever I want. Let's say it's the Cindy. Because Cindy is a top network marketer. And I want to work with Cindy so bad. Sorry. That's my phone that's connected to my computer. That, by the way, is a super affiliate trying to get a hold of me right now, nonstop. They see this product. Anyway, so we got the Cindy plan. Now what I do is I go, what plans do I want this Cindy plan to apply to, right? And I get to choose which one it is. If I leave it blank, she gets them all. And then any future plans that I've created will also be included under the Cindy plan, which means any one of these Let's just pretend it's a website with all these plans on it, right? Anything that's sold on that, let's go and select all. She now gets commission on any single thing that was bought on any one of these plans. Self-explanatory right there. Now you go, what do I want it now? Think of Cindy as your employee that you're making an employee contract for. And then you're going to go, well, I'm going to give it to direct sales. Okay. Now, remember what I said about product management? All the products that you made. Doesn't matter what you put in, combinations. It doesn't matter. If you put it in as a product, you can now commission it. You can now commission it. See how you know how that part works, right? So you now commission it. And then remember, as a white label owner, as we bring out new products, you're getting those products and then you're adding them and then you're upselling them as well. Now you start going into what I want to pay that person. 10%, 50%, it's up to you. Recurring 10%, does that work for you? And now you're making an individual plan for this super affiliate Cindy, right? Or it's Cindy as a virtual assistant. It's Cindy as an employee. I did it once where I was on Craigslist and I just wanted to see, right? I like to play. I like to see. So I put an ad on Craigslist. Had a number of people go, hey, I'm interested in on it. I just wanted to see. Now, I didn't pursue it much further than that, right? I could have kept going on it, but I didn't. But just my point is, that's the kind of thing that this is. That you're creating a job for somebody. You decide what their value is, right? Not only can you make a one that's basically blanketed for any person who comes to your website, your site, and wants to sign up, be an affiliate, they can do that. You can have that. Then you can also target individuals. And then now you can also hire. 10%, all the products. We're going to give them to them all. Now, overrides. We'll get into this obviously on another day. Overrides allows you to specify a share of each affiliate commission that are given. Also to the people that refer to them, up to 10 levels. Remember that the overrides percentage is applied to the affiliate commission. So for the example, the affiliate makes $10 from a sale and you have a 10% override, the person who referred them will get $1 and his commission will be reduced to 9. So now that is kind of, maybe you have a network marketer, an affiliate who is, hey, do you have a team? See, this is something that I do because that's usually not offered anywhere else. Do you have a team that works with you? Yes. How many? Well, I got 1. I got 2. I got 3. I got 4. I got 5. I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? All right. We got 2. Perfect. 5%, you're getting a little piece off whatever they do too as well. Okay, so I'm making off my own efforts. And then I also have a cohort of mine who's like works right beside me. Well, he can get his own affiliate link too, but you're like, no, it's an employee of yours. You can give it to them and so on and so forth. Save and create the plan, and I just would have created the plan. Any questions there? I think you did insurance, didn't you, James? Didn't you work with Transamerica for a little bit? Ken, great question, Ken. Great question. You are following along very good. Thank you. No, but yes. Wait till I show you my e-commerce, and then yes, you can affiliate this. You can affiliate. Ken, have you heard my? I have fun with it. I have a lot of fun with this. I'm gonna hopefully get everybody up to the speed that I'm at. That when I'm out around and doesn't really matter where I'm at, I have so much fun with this. The affiliate system, when it gets down to our e-commerce, I've actually kidded around and said, have you heard my pizza? How I could become the #1 pizza slice salesperson in the entire world? A slice of pizza or a whole pizza. Okay, anybody ever heard of a pizza salesman? The salesperson? No, it's a commercial. It doesn't exist. But with my affiliate system, that's exactly what I can do. My affiliate product tracking system, which is a simpler version of what I'm showing you right in here, and it's all part of our e-commerce. So it is, I could actually, let's pretend that James owns a pizza store. I can affiliate track his pizza. I can affiliate track a milkshake. I can affiliate track French fries. I can commission. How about we say that? I could give back a commission to somebody on pizza, on a service, on anything that you can freaking imagine. I can do. I can give back. You ever heard anybody heard of the company called Rakuten? Rakuten. You've had, there's commercials about it. Now, the one thing about the Rakuten, what it is, it's a commission back program. Let's just be what it is, right? Now, Rakuten, they're the one, right? So you got the people who are selling, the companies selling products. Rakuten is an affiliate. That's exactly what they are, folks. They're an affiliate to all the companies. So they get, when you buy through Rakuten, you get a bit back, but so does Rakuten. Right? Now, unfortunately, that's an extension. So what does that mean? That means that's for desktop. Well, we're mobile first over into here. So we got a mobile first version of that that would blow Rakuten out of the water. Give it back to the consumers. Let that resonate in your head. Give back to the consumers. Make them number one. Make yourself number two, and you will come out on top. I'll show you that on other ones. I'm totally going to go over that. That's my most enjoyable out of all the affiliate systems. The affiliate system that we have, this one is powerful. This one is kind of like the parent one, and then the e-commerce one is really fun. Like I said, I can affiliate track any single thing that's online. We'll get into that on another one. So it's a good question, Ken. Okay, let's go back over to here. So as you can see, not much I can't do. All I have to do is create a new plan. And so, for example, I can make a plan that's the Cindy's plan or whatever. It's up to you. Okay. And then we go back. Okay. So now you're in full control over it, right? So let's start showing payments made. You start seeing. Let's go into here. Let's get some information on it, right? Amount, I owe him $300. I paid it through Venmo. These are demos, right? That's a great way to pay somebody out, is through Venmo. I can garbage can it and get rid of it, but I'm starting to know what's going on. Okay, now let's go over to here, more infos. Trust me, that's kind of what you want to wake up to, folks. You want to wake up to where you get all in red, but that's because you made a lot of money because you got to pay out a lot of money. Now, what I always recommend, or just like any affiliate system, is you don't pay them out until 30 days later. Now, the nice thing is when somebody signs up to be an affiliate, they get their own affiliate dashboard, but that's it. They don't have like a website creator or anything like that. They just have an affiliate's dashboard, which is their affiliate link. And then that's it. That's what they have. All right. So now let's start to go over to here. We can start here. You can see override level 4. So this is kind of showing, right? And Cindy's actually on this call. You can start to see she has override. So we have tested this thing. She has obviously tested this thing and tested this thing. See, level 1, level 2, 3, 4. This is money, folks. This is what you're looking at, right? Now, yeah, this is demo, but this is what you should be striving towards. This affiliate details. Okay, I can log in as the affiliate user. I can change the affiliate if I need to. And there's the earnings, and there's the affiliates that are under this person right over into here. And that's what this person is. And you can see how it shows 35%, 10%, log in as this user. And now you're tracking everything. So, I mean, it's just quite simply a kick-ass system. Any questions? All right, let me jump over. It is. See, it's a way for you to earn back your investment on what you've spent on your platform, right? It's a way. I love saying what if. I'm a what if guy. What if I got Todd Gross? Got him. And then what if, where that led to? What if you get one of those people? What if you get a me? What if you're out there marketing and you found me back when I was looking for something like this? Oh, I didn't even know I was looking for this, but what if you found a me? What if you found a Diego? What if? And then you're sitting back going, I got this person who's over there kicking, but I need to find more of them. That's right. That's the mastermind. What you lack in skill, you go find, and then that creates your skill at a higher level because you were smart enough to realize I lack this. I need to go find this so I don't lack this anymore. I'm now stronger for it. I'm a firm believer in that mastermind. All right, Don, let me see. So the system you use for other things, not just MF. Well, not the affiliate system, if you will. It has to be through our platform, but our affiliate tracking, which is the e-commerce. You'll see that in your platform when you go to the e-commerce tab, and you'll see it'll say affiliate product tracking. It's slightly different. I call it a buy from yourself program, a buy and share program, a a referral person's dream. Let's say you're a plumber, an electrician, you're any of those who write a service, a tow truck. It doesn't matter, right? The things that you use infrequently, but whenever the time comes, you would wish you could just click a button and reach your electrician, click a button and reach your plumber, the one that you trust, right? Now, let's use a real world. Let's use a scenario. A plumber just came to my house, fixed all my stuff. I love the person. I love the company. Then at the end, hey, let's talk sales now. Hey, Mr. Mrs. Hey, now the plumber's talking to me. Do you have any friends, family or friends? If they ever need anything, here's my card. Sound familiar? Great. In other words, I'm going to forget who the hell you are because it's going to be a time. But now I had a neighbor, right? Let's just follow this trail. The neighbor is like, has a plumbing issue. And then this is say it's 2 weeks later, right? And then they go to me and I go, I had a plumbing issue. Who'd you use? And then now here I go. I'm scratching my head. I'm like, oh, it's this guy. Gosh, I can't quite remember. I don't know. It was Google this, man. Google something, something. And then something will come up and it'll remind me. Sound familiar to anybody? That's usually the case in point, right? Okay. Scenario one. Scenario two, the person has a MobiFirst product, right? The affiliate share tracking system. And at the end, it's the same thing. I'm like, man, you were an awesome plumber. Then the plumber goes, all right, awesome. Mr. Carter, if you would, please have your phone. Just if you ever need to contact me again, if anything were to happen, please point your phone at my phone. Here's my QR code. Okay, great. Please add me to your home screen. And there, if you ever need, if a problem arises again, if the same issue, just click your button right there and you're going to have direct contact from me. Very, very, very simple. And also, if you do ever come across anybody who has an issue, if you register for this account right there and you share this with anybody else, I'm going to give you back 20% cash. Now, those are the two scenarios. First scenario, my neighbor was, and I can't remember. Second scenario, you think I'm not going to remember? I mean, like, oh man, I think I had a plumber. Oh yeah. Because my mind, he had me do some steps. That automatically makes the human mind remember. Oh yeah, that guy had me made some steps, and oh, it's right here. It's on my phone. It's right in here, right? And you signed up. You get the exact same copy of whatever. It's an affiliate link, and then the guy does it, bought online, and next thing you know, I just made 20% off the purchase. The plumber's happy, my neighbor's happy, and then I'm happy. And then I'm going around knocking on everybody's door saying, if you need a plumber, just let me know and I'll come over and I'll hook you up with my guy because I got a guy. And now I got a car salesman. And now I got a dentist. And now I got an eye doctor. And now I got a pizza place. And now I got a chicken place. And now I got a steak place. And now I got every place and now I got an e-commerce store. Get my point? That's what you can do on this platform. Whew. That's it. I'm done. Oh, yes, your own Angie's List. 100%. but give the money back to the consumer, folks. If you haven't been in sales, one of the things that I always teach in sales is referrals, 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 right? Doesn't even have to be sales, it's referrals. Hey, James, nice hat. Where'd you get it? Oh man, I went and I got it at Lids. Great, man. How much you pay for it? Yeah, I'm a hat guy, so I get asked that all the time. Dude, that is a kick-ass hat. Where'd you get it? Got it wherever. Man, is it expensive? Ah, it cost me like $40. Oh, cool. Well, what if I could say, got your phone? Point your phone at my phone. Yeah, here's the website that I got it from. Not even telling the person that I actually bought the hat from myself and then shared with him a link, and he actually technically bought from me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. If you think you just got a platform that can build websites, yeah, think again. Folks, I don't even concentrate on building websites. Let me be that clear. I don't build websites. I don't even concentrate on building websites. I got too much in the platform. I'm building some landing pages. By the way, one of the greatest places I use for building landing pages is Vimeo Create. Vimeo Create. Vimeo Create. So, some of the tools I use, I can't necessarily share that through Webinar Ninja because some of them are extensions. It's Vimeo Create. I can actually I was talking to my team and I was on the golf course the other day, and while I'm playing golf, I'm making landing pages through my phone. Anybody else do the same? If not, why? Probably didn't know you could. Vimeo Create. I highly recommend it. Another one, I use an extension. It is called Scribe. Now, I use that one. I've known about it before, but coming back to it because it's a great way of taking images and actually explaining what you're clicking on. Again, it's Scribe is a nice one that I use. And another tool that I use is an extension. It's a mobile view. It's a mobile view extension and allows me to see my website and basically every cell phone known to man today. So those are some of the features that I actually use. So is there any questions? Any questions? And has everybody seen the offer for Silvio too as well? Quiet group. Usually means I did my job well. Do we have any questions whatsoever before I end today's? I had fun. Hopefully you did. You make it part. Stephen, you do it as your product management. Whenever we come up with a new feature and you want to, don't add it to a plan, add it to product management. Add it to product management. There's a few reasons. Let's take their recycle widget, right? Where we gave it away to everybody. If you put that in as a product management, then when somebody goes to their platform, right, it'll be shaded out. Hopefully that person clicks on it and then sees that it's a no price. And then they just don't make a price to it. And then they just add it to their system. What it is teaching them how to go into the widgets, click on something that's shaded and seeing what happens. And later on, other things that will come out that you can add price tags to. See, we are creators, right? So we don't stop creating. While you're looking at this, we're already creating something else and already thinking about 10 steps ahead. So we're always creating, right? So you don't have a stagnant platform. It's not like a Udemy or an Etsy or any of those where it is what it is. This is an ever evolving platform with more and more features coming out that you as a white label owner get to take and upsell the bejesus out of. Yes, Vincent, it is a lot to absorb. When I said something before, right, where you can get knowledge from somebody, remember, I've been playing with this thing for 8 years, right? So no matter what, I don't care what you've done. If you've been playing with anything for a year, and you're now talking to somebody who's playing with the exact same thing for 8 years, the person who's been playing with for 8 years clearly is going to have a lot more feedback and expertise on the product, right? Now, I bring a lot of real world stuff because I go out and I play with this and I talk to people at farmers markets, right? At wherever I go, whatever, not if I buy from a store, if I buy maybe from a restaurant that's local, which means it's maybe one chain and they don't have my food ordering menu. Why not? Let me show you. So those are things that I'll teach as we go. I'll eventually get into the food ordering. The e-commerce will be a next one. Okay, so anybody want the affiliate system? If you do, because we're almost at this level now, you're gonna have to email me. Now, what I've done, okay, I did it in something a little bit unique on my. Okay, so when I did our Academy release, right? I think most of you already had Academy, all right? If you got the annual, I was including the affiliate system in that, okay? But then I was also, wait a minute, some people already have Academy. They've gotten. Uh, I didn't want them to buy twice, if you understand what I'm saying. I didn't want them to pay whatever they're paying now and then add $3,000. I wanted to make it the difference, right? So let's say you were paying $2,000 right now. I made it where the affiliate system would be $1,000, and that's for the year, so it equals out to it, that kind of thing. And if you're paying like 2,500, I made it like $400 or $500 to make it. But with all the nuances in here, the best thing for me to do is if you want the affiliate system, contact me through email. I'll look at your platform and I will design it in a way that it doesn't. It's not going to be this thousands and thousands of dollars on there. That makes sense. Marissa, can I do the upgrade? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. We have essentially two. Let's just we have multiple platforms, but we have two parent servers, if you will. One is on very secure servers that we've had, but the other one is Amazon. And the reason we went over to Amazon is because of the growth. The first servers, we're kind of reaching our limit of how many people and websites and everything we can have on there. So that's it. That's that one. Then we got the next version, which is V2 on Amazon, which is basically an infinite possibilities for us. So my point is, if you're on V1 and V2, I can't combine the two platforms. But if you happen to have, it's more on the V2. If you happen to have maybe I can't know where. I'm not sure if 7DLL is on version 1 or version 2, but my point is if they're both on version 2, I can combine everything that you have into one platform. I would just get Sylvia to do that. And then you just have one login, you're on one platform, and everything is right into there. And what I want to do too is soon we're going to start doing this share. Maybe it would be my next one. I want to see your platform. Don't be shy because I can see it at any time. I want to get into your platform. I want to see what you've done. I want to kind of see, and then maybe I can give some relevant feedback, or maybe I can't. And then hopefully going forward, start taking these incremental steps with me. And before you know it, I mean, you're up and running with your agency and everything else, if you're not already. 70D is on V1. It's both platforms have the exact same features. Not one platform is better than the other. One platform doesn't have a feature and the other one doesn't. They both all have the same one. And honestly, when we bring out something new, it comes to V1 before V2. But if you're on two different ones, it would stay different. So you would just say, hey, I would like to add it to this platform or the one over into here. But I'll work with you and make it as simple as possible. And those who also remember, when you get this affiliate system, I'll be going over this completely. I mean, we'll be showing you how to use this thing. I pretty much showed you now, and then you'll hear me say this on this one. You really want to play around with that one. And when we tested it, I don't know how many, like 15, 20 people tested that thing at nauseum. Yes, Ken. The affiliate system is only on our white label plans, and like I said, it's only limited right now, so it's a very rare. In 8 years, I've never let it out. This is the first time, and you can see why, right? Because I wanted to hold on to this just for us, so I can be our own JV Zoo. Yes, thanks, Cindy. Yes, there is. Yes, Sandra, there is. There is an extra cost for the affiliate system. It all depends on what plan that you actually have on. So what I did was, okay, so and this also puts you into the price freeze location too as well. After this, there's pretty much once you're a white label, it's going to even further. Once you're white label owner with this, as long as you're on like the annual or semi-annual plan, um, you basically get every single thing that comes from us down the pipeline at no cost, right? We bring it out, we give it to you, right? This affiliate system is a little bit secondary, but let's just keep along those lines. I don't have white label, I want white label, and I want everything you have. We have an academy release that is a full unlimited academy, unlimited websites, has everything that we basically have, and includes the affiliate system. And we're selling that right now for $3,000 a year. That's everything. Affiliate system by itself is for sale. However, you already had to be a white label owner in the past. And then I hit a number and I say it's over. So hopefully that answers the question. Thanks, Marissa. Oh, this affiliate system already knows it's worth $10,000 a month. And this was going back 4 or 5 years ago when the company that we basically recreated it from was charging the MLM $10,000 a month. But that MLM, I remember I knew the owner, and when it collapsed, I go, "What happened?" He goes, "Yeah, I remember that investor we had worth $100 million. He's in jail. He killed somebody." I'm like, "Oh," he goes, "Yeah, I woke up to that." Oh my God. Oh, he goes, "Yeah, that was painful, I would say." But yeah, that was $10,000 a month for that software. It's crazy. Silvio's that good, folks. Silvio's that good. Todd, I'm not sure. No price till we email you. Basically, what I'm saying is, I'm going to be those who want it. I'm going to hook you up in some way, some fashion on it. But I also got to keep in mind people who have already purchased it. So I could put a huge price tag on it. And yes.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go now. I have a medical appointment coming up.
Go take care of it.
Yeah.
No, we're pretty much done. Thank you, James. Thank you, James, so much. James leads the academy meetings, by the way.
Oh, they are great.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much. All right. Any other questions? Anything can be about anything that we're up to, anything we're working on, kind of anything. If not, I wish everybody a wonderful day and a great weekend. Again, just email me. Please take advantage of the Silvio if you can. And let's see what we can do together, folks. But yeah, grab if you don't have an academy, well, I'll let everybody I'll tell this at the very end. For those who start coming along, and there'll be a handful of you, I'm going to start doing a 0 to 100. Now, what that is, and you're going to get to follow right along with me and a couple other people of my team. We're going to see if we can, on the academy, go from 0 users to 100. 0 to 100 users. That's what we're going to be doing. It's a little thing I want to demo, if you will. And anyway, so we're going to be doing those. So some of you who want to join in on that, usually it's the annual owners I will reach out to and offer you to kind of come in on that. That's obviously a no cost kind of thing. It's like follow along, and we're going to see if we can get everybody's account from 0 to 100. All right. Mm-hmm. Mark, thank you. Thank you, Marissa. I know you're in a different time zone. Can you show how to make an AI product? Let me see. Don't have a lot of time. We can do that on the next one. Let's go over here. I don't even know if I have it under here, but let me see. Okay. Plant the products, manage products. By the way, manage external products. That would be like the thing for the JV Zoo. All right. So all these I've already put in. So I would just, I don't think let me see if I got one in here. I mean, there's no limit what you can do with, again, we have a lot of stuff, right? And so I'll be the first one to say, well, you have a lot of stuff. It's hard to kind of put it all together. These webinars, hopefully I'll help you do that. By the end, it's not going to be about the platform and learning the platform anymore. It's going to be about selling it. I don't think I have it. All right. So since this is a demo platform, I don't know whether I have it in here, but we're about to find out. Create a new product. AI product, short description. AI is our just AI, add AI to your now. Long description. Honestly, what I would do with the long description, this is where it gives you a chance to make your own video. So they're going to want to hear your voice, right? So go into Vimeo, wherever, YouTube, whatever you want to do. This is my recommendation. You make a brief little video on what this is, AI product. There's nothing wrong with saying that you're using ours. I'm just giving you my advice. Add your own in here, and that's the sales page. Video and text goes here. This is what the person will actually see. They'll see the short description. When they click on it, this larger description is what will come out. I can go whatever price that I wanted to put. I can upsell it. I can make it so it's only available in one of these, all of these. If I don't hit any, it's available in all of them. Now I go over to here, and it's I think it's a feature. Support, product management, external products, not on that one. Params, AI feature, add it, save, done. Let me copy this. Now I put a price tag and everything in. Let me just see. New incognito. Bear with me here. I know you're not seeing this screen. Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay, now what happens is this actual product link is a link. Somebody goes and registers, and now they can go in and they can buy AI products. So it'd be shaded out wherever you'd see AI, like in the platform, where AI, generative AI is kind of over in here in content block. It'd be shaded out. Person clicks on it, taken to the sales page, and at that point they can buy it. Also, the customer can cancel it at any time and keep what they currently have. Super simple, super easy. Delete this product. What did that take me? It took me more time to find out where it was than to actually create the product, right? Want to be a product creator? Just showed you. I just showed you. All right. Stephen, hopefully that answered it real quick. you can see, but I've been playing with this thing for so long. Product management took me months to kind of grasp. It is so powerful. All right. Thanks, Don, Cindy, Hazel, Marissa. Awesome. Appreciate you spending your time with me today, and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.